Welcome in, everybody. I apologize about the delay. The streaming PC has just absolutely gone on the fritz right before stream started, so trying to get that stuff figured out, but we will make it happen. So give me one sec. We need to get a couple of things set up here. We're going to have to swap some things around real quick so I can see everybody, because at least one of the monitors is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. All right. Hey, now I can see chat. All right, JF, welcome in. Tony, welcome in. Let's get over here. Welcome, welcome, guys. Muddy's in the house. Now at the bar, Muddy. All right, well, have fun, man. Sounds like a good time. He-Man's in the house. Andrew's in the house. Custom's in the house. Mike's in the house. Outrage in the house. Outrage, you're sick again, man. That sucks. All right, so in addition to
Howdy, stranger.
The monitors and the streaming PC going on the fritz, the keyboard's no longer connecting to the streaming PC either. So could be a bit of a challenge getting polls and stuff going. Gonna see if we can figure that out as we get going here. But we're going to get the stream going, and we're going to have a good time tonight. Does not matter. Will, welcome back, buddy. So, we are back on Judith Plains. I'm going to be looking to the left a lot further to the left than it was previously, and the camera is not over there, so I am looking at you guys when I look over here. But we are back on Judith Plains for the 555 challenge. Ninja's in the house. Welcome in, Snow.
Stranger.
And had a bunch of fun with you guys on... what was that, Thursday night on this one? Got just an absolute ton of work done. So we're at the end of January, day one. It doesn't really feel like we have a whole bunch left to do. We'll check our fields. We do have autosave on. That is a good choice that we made last episode. So let's see what we can get after on that. And okay, just a little save, not a big save, just a little save. So as far as fields go, we are... let's sort of take a look and see what we've got going on here on the farm and see where we need to go from here. Snow, we didn't, you didn't get buried. I mean, I shouldn't say that. We did get some snow, but you didn't get a ton last night, so that is all good news. All right, so basically we didn't mulch the field over there. We got that done, which is good. If we turn mulching off, this map and the layers are always just a little bit finicky, so we'll have to figure all that out as we go. Come on here. We don't want mulch down there anymore. You can do it. Load the map. It is going to be, we're going to be a struggle bus tonight. Have a good old time doing it. Yep. We got too many things selected. There we go. We have no stones. Do we have weeds? We have weeds in field 64. What is going on in field 64? Field 64 isn't even planted. Because we own this one, is that right? Yep, so we were going to combine these when this was harvested. So that's irrelevant, it's going to get plowed. That's easy to fix. Fertilized, everything is dark blue and fertilized. We even own a couple fields over here, guys. You got to get to those. Needs plowing, anything left need plowing? Nope. Needs lime. Nope. And then needs rolling. I'm sure we'll have a bunch that will after we plant them. So cool. So the fields are in good shape. We'll head back over here. We might just sleep. To be honest, we ended selling stuff last night. Or last stream. We put a bunch of... We learned about short jacking the trailer and getting in and out of those tight yards. So that went well. And we took care of the animals, so yeah. I mean, I think at this point, it's just time to take a snooze and start over tomorrow. So let's head to January day 2. And we will be rocking and rolling in the free world. Everything, I spent $60,000 worth on equipment. Cool, Will. I sold not even 8,000 liters of soybeans for 18K. Yep, that'll do it. No, He-Man, I told you, I fell asleep thinking about chop and chaff last night. It was crazy. We were in that field for like 2+ hours. More tile work today, Outrage. Huh? Well, you know. I agree. Theoden, welcome in. Howdy, welcome stranger. In. Okay. I want to play in the daylight. Let's move time a little bit. Beaton's in the house. Howdy, welcome in, buddy. All right, that is a good amount of daylight. Okay. So we're not going to have field work to do in January. So really, we are just... Here comes the snow. That's why we're chugging. Oh, we have a truck jam here. Okay. Well, let's... Oh, they're all 3 of them are here. Oh, my. Okay, is that guy going to squeeze by? Is he? I don't think he's going to. I think we're going to have to get all these trucks sorted out manually. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get out in the snow. Alright, perfect. You're back to the BGA liquids in. We're going to take this guy down, and we'll start him on the buffalo milk. With 2-day months, we don't really get that much milk per day. We realistically... You guys remember? Remember what I did last episode? Remember that? We talk about some of the challenges with Judith Plains. Great map. Absolutely fantastic map. We remove this gate just about every episode. It's in the way. As you can see, I put another gate in there up top. So, still working on that. Zolo, welcome in, buddy. Stranger. Man, you guys are not only far away on the other screen, but you guys are small as well. I've got to get chat brought up on my middle monitor here. And let's see what we get. 611 liters, guys. Don't spend it all in one place. We can actually, you know what, we can sort of cheat this. We can do this and then switch it to the dairy, and I bet it empties and continues on its way. So, all right, let's see if I do this. Yeah, it's not even going to let me. Ooh, maybe. Nope. All right, chat's going to have to exist over there. Let's see if I can bring you guys back closer. Yep, I don't know why this monitor is on the fritz. It is absolutely a pain in the neck. If anyone knows why my 1080p monitor will not allow me to go back into 1080p, let me know. Could be very helpful. And we might need to break chat out for tonight because I can't see any of that on this screen. So I had you guys over here. There we go. That's better. Family reunion, that's all, Andrew? Fair. Fair. All the maroon trucks. Now, let's see. It's set up for milk, but it should empty at the dairy. So, yeah. So, we got rid of the buffalo milk, and then it's going to go pick up the real milk, which is good. So, that's what we wanted. And we are rocking in the free world. Next truck, that guy's en route. Now, this guy, He's sort of the problem. The farm corn dryer. Why would we send him there? I don't even begin to understand for a second why we think we would send him there. I'm going to go beat Roblox. They don't have age verification. If they don't remove age verification, that's hilarious. Outrage, we can do music. I can't do a poll because, as I said, the other part of this is my keyboard is just no longer connecting. Gonna see if we swap the Bluetooth dongle, if the keyboard will work, and then we can do a poll. If not, I'll pick music and you guys will listen. That's the way it'll work. Use my Tad's wooden. Junior, the sheep might need it. It's cold out today. Yep, the keyboard is just also, it's like I restarted the streaming PC right before stream, and it decided that was the end of it for that, so don't feel bad. My ears have gotten too bad. I keep the web page zoomed in to 120%. Yeah, the problem is that, like, it's not even allowing me, it's not even loading the pages correctly. Like, OBS is not even close to the right size. I can't see chat because it's the wrong rendering resolution for the monitor. It just doesn't even make sense. And I was on this computer all afternoon getting set up for tomorrow's stream, so it worked just fine for 5 hours today, but, you know, that's all right. It's life. We will get through it. Nacho Cast, Nacho Cast. Okay, happy birthday to your sister, Will. We can do some Nacho Cast. We just have to mute first. Nacho Cast as requested. Alright, let's take a quick look while this truck drives down and just see if we can get the keyboard connected. If you guys don't know, when you're using auto drive, you want to make sure you turn the beacon function on so you know the difference between auto drive and course play. That's a tip from the auto drive videos. Alright. We might. We might be getting places. We will see. Remember how to do the Bluetooth on the keyboard. Safety third with the beacons on. Yep. Tony, it's going well. You know, we're fighting some streaming PC issues, but the game's running fine, so we're working on it. My keyboard disconnected. My one monitor's not working. So we're getting through it. No big deal. You know what makes everything better? An open 7-Up. Tasty and refreshing. Alright, we're going to get into some work here in just a minute. Almost to the BGA. Gotta get this manure going. Finally getting back in after a week custom. That's awesome, man. Oh, guys. We might have one of our two big problems solved. I believe the keyboard is now reconnected. Perfect timing. Let's see. Boom. Keyboard's back. That's the critical one. Alright, is the liquid tanker still here? It's not, so it's back. This guy's going to loop on auto drive. Train! And all right, so let's see. I am wondering if I unplug and replug that monitor, if I can get you guys back over closer to the game screen so I can see what's going on. So give me 1 sec. We're gonna watch the truck and then we'll be back and we'll be playing. So I will be back in 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Monitor's not fixed, but I have you guys on the other monitor, so now I can see you without having to look all the way over there. We are rocking and rolling in the free world. Outrage, I can barely do tile when I'm not sick, so yeah, I agree. All right, this guy, we need to get manure from the other heap, so let's go ahead and get him over there. And we're likely just going to check animals, and then we will probably get through to April pretty quickly here. I don't see any reason to keep playing in these months when there's nothing to do. Can we get in here around our manure spreader? We'll see. And yes, we do owe a crash, and we have to reset the crash counter. Where are we driving here, guys? Who's driving this rig? We gotta talk about that. Trying to see if we can kick it around and get the trigger at the corner. Because I think the manure spreader is going to be fairly close to in the way. That's what I was afraid of. Not getting out of there. Gold beers, not girls. Crashes are reset. There's the 2 crashes I owe ya. And we're back at it. Alright, are we? No. We are just not going to get this trigger without moving this. I'm going to get belligerent about it. Keep trying it. Just want to get the trailer past the... Nope, we're done. We got to get the manure wagon out of the way. Let's grab a tractor. No point in continuing to push that. Parking brake on. Find me a tractor. Ooh, we are going super fast. Alright, let's take a quick look at chat. Still run a manual transmission, which I'm enjoying, but each tractor has its own gearing. And sometimes the first couple gears are okay, and sometimes they're not. They're super slow, which is fine for power, but there's not a lot of consistency between which tractors and which ways. Sort of got to learn each tractor individually. Alright, manure spreader out of the way. Now we get to try this again. Thoughts on flavored water, Outrage says. I'm getting caught up on chat. I'm definitely behind. I don't drink flavored water. Not for me. And I bet when we get this right in over here, I bet it works quite well. Let's see. Is it really not going to let us get manure after all of that? There it is. Hey, 19th attempt is a charm. We got it. I was having issues today trying to mess around on this map by myself. What issues were you having, Beaten? Appreciate it, Tony. Too hot to be working on the car? Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I already saw Outrage. What tile? Rika! Welcome in, brother. How are you?
Stranger?
Someone has to work. Yep. I did a checkerboard pattern. Interesting. Yep, I got him reset, Ninja. All right, Mike, welcome in.
Howdy,
Mike,
stranger.
I realized I messed up buying my grain headers. I thought I bought the swathing ones, but it wasn't, so I should be gaining yield even though I sacrificed a field for these cows. I bought the swathing ones, but it wasn't, so I should... Oh, you're saying you should, but you didn't. Yep, that'll do it. All right, we're sending this guy. Is he going to get by that tree? Nope. We're going to be dumb. We're just going to be dumb. Okay. Can we get into reverse? This truck, this manure heap, not tonight. It's not a thing. Should not even have bothered. Not worth the extra pennies we're going to make. Okay. He's gone. We're about to move on past this. Well, Mike, that sucks. Let's get the manure put back. Man, it is full on struggle bus driving over here tonight. Here we go. Let's just get it done. So we got the manure. We got the slurry. We got the milk. We should be about done. All squared up. All you drink now is flavored water? Theoden, is that the one you have to... You cut it, you swath it, and then you come back with the harvester, and you get the straw at the back and you get the yield? I never have the patience for that one. Well, I don't know that one, Andrew. I'm using Lizard Colossus. Okay. Parking brake on. Is it that high, Mike? I thought it was 10 or 15, but I could be wrong. I don't use it, so would not claim to be... Oh, it is from Night at the Museum, Andrew. You're right. Yeah, I don't remember being that high, but I don't use it, so. Alright, let's check on our animals. We got eggs. They need to go to distribution. 17,000 liters of food. These guys are good. So we take everything over to our... Oh, we were sliding on the snow. To our distribution center over there, and the eggs go for pasta. So, all right, so we can take a couple of things from here. All right, let's grab the eggs. As long as we get everything into the distribution center, it goes out where we need it to go, out to the productions. Like I said, the eggs go for pasta. We're going to have so many more eggs than we're going to ever use, and eventually we'll have a big sell-off. Hearing chicken makes me want to watch Chicken Run. See that? Okay. That's all done. We do need to check our food real quick. Man, it is... I am either very fast or we are very slow here. 108,000. Let's go put some hay out for the sheep. Make sure they get fed. Chicken Little? Mm-hmm. Maybe a little in-cab. And then see, like this tractor for the manual just has forward and reverse because it's got a CVT. So it doesn't matter about shifting. So each one is a little bit different. A lot of guys watch while they play, which is great. I used to always watch when I played. We'll send that one out. We'll send... Do I want to put 10 out? No. Let's put 5 out total. We got our partial in here. You guys, again, we talked about this the other night on the $10 million members challenge. If you are not using the Lizard Pro Bale, highly, highly recommend it. Is it only going to give me... What's going on here, folks? It won't go in reverse now. Well, the bales are definitely going through the shed. Huh. It wouldn't go into reverse for me in first person. Or in cab. Who knows? Everything's on the fritz. It's Saturday night. Oh, I wonder. Oh, yeah, Thien. And that's the only thing with the Pro Bale grab is that when you push on the bales, it does stuff to the collisions. It definitely acts funny. So I'm wondering if stop and go braking is still on. It is not. That's very interesting. Because that sure is what it feels like. Alright, let's grab the last one or two. We can probably even grab them through the wall at this point. Yeah, the other one's further over. We'll get that one next.
Howdy, stranger.
Oh, this music, I was coughing. Jaked Up, welcome in. I was saying, Jaked Up, did I see correctly that your new series sewed? I was getting something on my shorts feed. Oh, the fenceless pastures? Absolutely. I wonder if that's the issue. Let's see. And how's that going, Jake? Going well for you? It looked good. If you're hanging out, Jake, tell me a little bit about it. Love to hear about it. If you guys don't know, Jaked Up is the modder behind our community server, Strasbourg, PA. Also a fellow content creator. Okay. Was another adventure, but we got through it. Yeah, and custom, that's an easy change. Giant, welcome in.
Howdy, stranger.
Just like Nacho. Alright, did we get milk out of here? We must have. Because we're empty. There's no milk. 472,000 liters of food. 85,000 liters of straw. I don't see any reason to mess around in the snow. We are probably going on to February day 2 here real quick and in a hurry. On the food, 441,000. Straws, folks. We got all these bales hanging out in here. Yeah, and they are good to go as well. So we are in good shape. Yep, you're right, custom for PC players. All right, it's going well. Idea is a slow, realistic style playthrough, tight budget, and trying not to take any loans. Okay, cool. Outrage, if you don't feel well, man, you should definitely go to bed. Jake, that's how I like to do it. And the good news is that particularly with mods, the worst you can do is sort of break it and it just doesn't load. Always save a backup version. And really, I mean, basic XML editing is very simple. Alright, make sure we didn't miss anything. But guys, I mean, this is January, February. We're going to be bored. We got so much stuff done. Let's hit a save. Let's sleep again. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's check the sale. See if we should spend some money. Like, if you go in and you look at the mod, you'll be able to figure out where the capacity is. And you just change the number. And then hit save and then rezip it. Checking the sale. 1 straw bale. I mean, guys, it really, like, now modding is very challenging and difficult. Speaking of swathing headers, modding is very difficult. Don't get me wrong on that. But if you take an existing functioning mod and you just want to tweak capacity or, you know, increase the amount of food you can put in, something like that, That all is very straightforward. All right, we don't need more trees. I'm sort of half tempted to buy a loader, but we don't need it. We don't need another truck. Yeah, I mean, so far, none of this. Ooh. For all of our tree work. Well, let's talk this through here, guys. We buy the pits trailer for 15, call it 16,000. Okay, we have plenty of trucks to pull it, not a problem. Ooh, it's auto load too. Well, yeah, custom. I'm just debating taking them to the mill. But we also, the Volvo here, that we could get some sort of tree loading apparatus and load the trees, because we have a bunch of trees to cut down. Ooh. That's tempting. Okay, so the Brant 2500 DXD holds 88,000 and requires 500 horsepower. The one we currently have, where is our? It's the Elmer's. Holds 70 and requires 400 horsepower. So we'd have to pull it with, I don't think the big case has 500 horsepower. It's 435, 778, 778. So we'd have to pull it with that anyways. So how much is our current grain cart worth? Why do I keep scrolling past it? It's right there. 60K. And the one in the sale is 77. So we get 18,000 more liters capacity. I mean, that's a pretty sweet deal. That is a pretty sweet deal. All right, let's look at the rest, and we'll make a decision. Don't need planters, don't need sprayers, don't need small headers or trailers. Same trailer for less money, so that's good news. I don't need that stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's really about it. So we'll do a poll now that I got my keyboard back and working. All right, so here's the poll. We're going to do... Oh, gotta switch keyboards. Tree cutting. Load logs or wood chips. You guys vote. Ooh, 50-50. Because the other thing we have, if we do load logs, I will show you guys, is... we're going to have to figure out where I find it. Let's see. Should be in the wood cutting section. Ooh, is it? Under miscellaneous? Yeah, we have Tony's lumber loader, timber loader, which goes on the back of the T800 we already have. See, I chose the wrong one. There's no right or wrong, Andrew. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So we could put that on the back and load that for 15K as well. So for like 30, 34K, we could have a full logging setup and deliver logs. Tension belts, no. The grapple. I want the grapple to be brighter so I can see it. Dark black. That's a Tony color. I'm liking that. $1,000 for an orange grapple. Guess we're living large, guys. All right, loading logs has won. Go ahead and end the poll. Misty,
Howdy,
welcome
stranger.
in. Yeah, great, Misty. We're playing FS25 tonight. It's pretty much all I play, but we're playing tonight too. And we are on Judith Plains by DJ Modding. So there were two of those pits trailers. I think this one was a couple $100 cheaper, but it doesn't have the front guard. So with the front guard, it's $18K. This one down here, $15K with the front guard. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, let's go pick stuff up. All right, we're currently losing money. So where? Yeah, because this guy's sitting. This guy we need to just park. He needs to go back to the dairy and just get out of the way. All right, we got to grab the T800. Mud traps? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Misty. We're going to grab the T800 and go pick up the log grapple at a minimum. And then we're going to come back. We'll probably go to February and try to get out of the snow before we do logging. But we'll have the equipment. Good thing the roads are plowed in Judith Plains. Bad thing the road signs are in the way. Guys, I gotta say, I am excited to see the timber loader color matched on the T800 Tony truck. If you guys are not familiar, here is Tony's itch.io page. We run a whole bunch of Tony mods. From his trucks to his loaders, his trailers. He's got all kinds of stuff. He has a auger wagon, an auger forage wagon. So you can pick it up and you can dump it right out. Oh, crash. I know. Truck's got my logo on it. Can't complain when a guy does that for you. How do I want this? I think I want it that way. So the cool thing, guys, I'll show you, or I'll tell you. On the timber loader that Tony has, you can mount it either direction, which puts the pivot either close to the truck or far away from the truck. So depending on how you want to use it, there are different advantages to both. Man, talking and driving tonight has not proven to be my strong point yet. Maybe some point tonight it will be. But right now, it is not. So my point is, I can back into it this way, assuming I can back into it. And I can also come from the other side. And it'll mount either way. I mean, you tell me that doesn't look amazing. All color matched. Looks good to me. Misty, buddy, I have not the slightest clue what you're trying to tell me. Something about mud flaps on a four-wheeler, maybe? Give it the old beacons and turn on some lights. The underglow going. And I did, as I promised you guys, I did update the Tony truck. So this is the pre-release version that we did not have on Thursday night. So we got the underglow, got the light up Kenworth badges, all the chicken lights. This guy's gonna pull out in front of me. Saw that one coming. That sign I knocked over is preventing the school bus from going anywhere. It's hilarious. Alright, let's go get parked over by the trees with this guy. Probably not outraged. I don't have anywhere to put it. I got all kinds of stuff that's supposed to be up in my office I still haven't even put up. I'm out of space. So all the trees we planted in like the second or third month of this playthrough are over here. I think we're going to be cutting a whole bunch of them down. At this point, I'm just playing with a Jake. That is a sharp-looking truck. Here's a new one for you. Just picked up stone picking contract and it completed before I even hit the field. Oh, I mean, Zello, there you go. I mean, Outrage, I don't sell wood goods, so I don't know how to direct you with that. I think you should sell things that you feel good making and that you can make well and effectively and efficiently. But, you know, at some point, you just got to put stuff up and see what people like. All right, $441 on the cash. Who are we paying that is taking our money? Okay, that guy is running, which is fine. All right, found the guy we're paying cash to. Oh. Not sure where this guy was going. Why he went to the TMR silo. This particular truck is going all over the place, but not where we need him to. Yeah, at the end, and I don't know if I already responded to that or not, but yes, the homemade winch is a great one. Tony, I've used it all the time and not see any defects. Tony, I was going to ask you the next time we cross paths, the hooks that come with the winch pack, where and how would I use those? Do I hook those like to the log and then the winch hooks to that? Does that hook to like a recovery point on a truck and then the winch connects to it? Let me know, because I have the hook on Homestead and I want to use it. Whiteout, good morning. Welcome in.
Howdy, stranger.
Yeah, Thean and I'm the same way. Tony's like, oh, the mod has some issues. I'm like, I've used it dozens of times, dozens of hours, never had an issue. All right. We are going to sleep again, trying to get to where we can actually get some farming done here. We should save first, just in case. There's a save. Perfect timing. It'll work. We'll probably have to fast forward time a little bit. It'll probably be a little bit dark. It is true. I find that, like, if you, like when I do painting, I know where I miss spots or where there's imperfections. They jump out at you. I suspect we're either getting snow or we're losing snow based on how the sleeping's going. Well, we made another 70K. You attach the hook to an attacher joint. Then any winch should connect to the hook even if you don't have the better winch mod. Okay. Okay, Tony. Got it. Get it, got it good. All right, we are in February. We have snow in the forecast, but no snow on the ground. And Zolo, I'm right there with you. Always your own worst critic. Let's read our messages. One animal sold for $1,600. Super. Love when there's animals getting sold and making money. Andrew, man, have a good night. Get some rest. I know you're on your, what, 34-hour layover and you get loaded up tomorrow? So, yeah, we knew you'd be driving. Trevor, welcome in. All right, let's see. One animal contracted mastitis and the herdsman sold.
Good night, everybody.
4 animals.
Howdy,
welcome
stranger.
in, Trevor. So there are certain things in the vehicles have that allow you to connect to them, and they have to have that to work. The better winch mod... Okay, that guy's immune. The better winch mod... It makes it a lot more functional, but if you don't have that, Tony's saying the hook will work. I get what he's saying. I'm not explaining it very well. Okay. Cows treated. Fantastic. We gotta go pick up our pits trailer. Oh, Andrew didn't take your full 34 hours. Okay. Anxious to get back on the road. Love it. So this is part of what's broken with realistic livestock. So you see how this was, it says, the herdsman sold 2 babies, and then at the same time it says they died. it removes them immediately, so it thinks they died. They didn't. They got sold. So if you see this anywhere, because this goes all the way down, if you see that anywhere, that's what that means. When it's like died, sold, died, sold, died, sold. And that's this. I think that's the version. Look at that. I mean, there's so many that we're done. Woo! Yeah, because we have a ton of animals in this pen. They should be good on food, right? Right. 115 on 120. Yeah, they're good. Couldn't help you, Outrage. Didn't know what he was doing. All right, let's cycle through our trucks. He's running manure. This guy's not on... He's not repeating is the problem. All right, this guy needs to go load and deliver. He needs to load at the buffalo barn. He needs to load buffalo milk. And away he goes. Doubled your fert plants? You probably need to, Mike. I don't think you have a slurry situation. You have a slurry dilemma. That's what that is. And let's hit this with... Ooh, is it Shift L? You gotta remember. It is. Now we're back in the Farmland Overview Extended from Rod. This is what I wanted to check. So, our grass field is still 3 out of 4. It isn't growing. And nothing else is close. We just cut that one. So yeah, we're still a growth month away from any real products that we can do anything with or any crops. Yeah, I believe it, Mike. I mean, this slurry tanker runs all but 24/7 when I'm playing. And it rarely... I mean, I don't think I've run out of slurry yet. And I pretty much only run out of one barn, and I don't have anywhere near the number of cows you do. Alright, quick sale check. Gonna just be the stuff at the bottom. Yeah, nothing's grabbing me. Do we have 16-meter headers? I feel like we do. We only have one, and it's a 19. Why do we only have one? Who knows? Oh, the Indian, I love auto drive. Auto drive is a lifesaver. All right, let's go pick up our Pitts lumber trailer, and let's do some log work. Looks like we have AI workers not checking their routes. That's what it looks like. All 705,000 liters of buffalo milk. Run that back to the dairy. Don't tell me this guy is scared of the cone. Do I need to move the cone for you, friend? Okay, we can't move the cone. That's how scary the cone is. But guess what we'll do? We'll just drive right through it. It'll be alright there, friend. It's just a cone. Ooh. That's interesting. Super strength is not on. There we go. That was a weird one. It was like super strength is broken. Cone is scary. Yes, sir. Cones are the scariest. Outrage, you sure you could take one cone? What about two cones? See if we can push this sign out of the road by driving over it. Don't think that worked. I think we're getting another blanket of snow. If it keeps going. Which is not what we wanted for the wood cutting. What's great is you can see through the rear window. You see the guy shifting? I'm just going up and down a gear now. You can see the character actually shifting in the cab. That's amazing. Alright, let's grab our trailer. Yeah, at the end, and we've been talking about that. I mean, there's just some straight up performance issues. Get that crash on there for you guys. There we are. We've been talking about that. There's just some very clear performance issues with the engine, the game engine. I mean, the fact that the way it's coded only uses one core of your CPU is craziness in the day and age. I mean, I'm running a 9950 on my gaming PC because on 16x maps I was maxing out the first core while the rest of the 8 cores were doing nothing. And that's just poor optimization. Just let it roll. Outrage can take all the cones. Alright, heard it here first. Alright, so my thought is we'll place the trailer. Ooh, how do we want to do this? Let's see. I think we fell the trees towards the slope. So let's start with a couple. Let's do a couple tests. Let's see. Must not be running Mr. B's chainsaws on here, because that would have cleaned itself right up if I was. Wasn't planning on cutting that tree down. I have a Husqvarna. I have a steel. Got a couple. Are we really going to have to, like, delimb this tree? You know what we're going to do? This tree's going away. Get them all delimbed and cleaned up. Making some money in the winter. Now, why some of the trees grow? I mean, I guess technically, what is this? Spruce? It should be pine needles. The Mr. B one, Theoden? Yeah, it's a game changer. I don't mind doing tree work, but when you're doing like 4 or 5 passes to get, you know, branches off and nothing's working right. Like, I'm not here for the realism of cutting trees. I like the process, I like the challenge, but that's the extent to which I really want to do tree work. I got to think about where the sawmill is on this map. I don't know that I've been to it, because the trees on this map are not really for cutting. Come on. There we go. T10 is way better. You know what there's a lot less of on T5 Nuke? I bet you can't guess. I'm wondering... There's a mod that I downloaded. I didn't put on this save, I don't think. Might be worth loading it in real quick. I don't think I did. A lot less complaining, Nuke. That's what there's a lot less of. Mike, I agree. For a long time, logging was nothing but a frustration to me. It's taken me some time. It's not my specialty. Oh, we have the Tony winch. I really want to try that new mod because I want to test it for Northwoods. Yep. Alright, I think this is what we do, guys. I am going to hit a save. And I'm going to load that mod in real quick. And then we'll get it and we'll play with it because I want to try it out. Driving in circles tomorrow, Nuke. What outrage? What about trees? Now, custom, I will second that. I will say I did no logging on console. I mean, I tried it a couple times, but I never did any real logging on console. It was unpleasant. All right, let's see what mod, what was the name of that mod? I bet it's in here. Boom, boom, boom. I saw this thing and it looks crazy. We'll have to see if it's actually any good. I'd be happy to load it up, Tony. %72% of the weight of water is trees. I believe that. I believe that. All right, the mod is downloaded. All we gotta do now is drop it into the mod folder. Excellent. Reopening Farm Sim. We're on the way back in. Really, Theoden? Which one is that? I would like to know about that because realistic weather is one that I like, but it definitely has its challenges, we'll call them. Alrighty. Loading back in. Got a mod I wanted to use. George, welcome in, brother. Good to have you.
Howdy, stranger.
Appreciate the kind words. Perfect. Thank you, Theoden. Yeah, I was really excited to play with realistic weather on Homestead Challenge. And it made grass unusable. Right? So I downloaded realistic weather and then I installed the Eastern Canada crop calendar from the modder who does the mods that link with realistic weather. And so the grass cutting season was like 4 months out of the whole year. You could only mow 4 months out of the year. And the moisture created such a problem because like within 2 to 3 feet, like every 2 to 3 feet that you walked, it was different levels of moisture, high, low, all over the place. It just could not get it to work. And it just, the yield, I finally turned the yield bonuses down. And I was just like, okay, I just, like, this isn't getting me anything. I can't get the moisture. I can't raise it on this 2 feet and lower it on that 2 feet. So there's just nothing to be done. So it went away. All right, let's see. Trying to get you guys a Nacho Cast. We are on the Nacho Cast. Okay. The mod I loaded in. Let's see if we can find it real quick. The TAF 690 PE. 120 horsepower. And look at this thing, guys. Oh, it looks so good. We're going through the tires. I mean, you're telling me there's an option for these giant tires? It's already twitchy in the shop. Love that. I mean, that looks like a Tonka toy. Attachers. There's a trailer hitch. There is a trailer hitch. Interesting. BKTs. That looks so ridiculous. There is just so many tires. And that's gonna be, I bet it's the same for all of them, right? Did this one have big ones? No, they're not the same. Well, then we're going with the BKTs and the huge ones. I mean, I don't know how that turns. Like, not even, I don't even understand a little bit about how that turns. I'm in. With the trailer hitch, with the turbo. Wood is so easy but complex, sure. Mr. Shenanigans, yep. I mean, I think this is it, guys. Let's go check it out. Oh, this thing is going to be great. It goes 40 miles an hour. Okay. Oh, it articulates so the wheels don't turn. Understood. This thing is pure silliness. It's not Tony's quad track Fent, which, by the way, Nuke, I did load on to Survival 4X today. So we can have the quad track Fent. Outrage, man, have a good night. Get some rest. Feel better tomorrow. The fact that this thing goes 40 is ridiculous. It's so funny looking. Drives her to wash them. You got to keep the tires clean there, Junior. You know how that works. It does. It does see it in. It definitely looks like a monster truck. I mean, so far it drives pretty clean. Wow, you can't see out the front at all. I mean, the inside's fairly minimalist, but I would expect that from a skid truck. It's got ropes everywhere. Oh, look at the door handle. I'm in the middle of the field. Good thing nothing's planted. These tires, crop destruction, we lose the whole crop. So I'm thinking we're going to pull all these logs into a pile on flat ground and then load them from there with the Tony bed. Okay, the brakes are a little soft. Oh boy. We were on those brakes and not for a little while. All right, let's see how the winches work. Is it rolling on me? Every time I touch it, it rolls. Interesting. Why does it turn the line red when I go to attach it? That would mean to me that it's not working. But that seems to be that it's working for this one. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. What is that? I mean, that's supposed to be my winch lines. Yeah, we are sort of very slowly just turning constantly. Alright, we're going to have to go in and figure out what they think the winch control for this is. Oh, it pulls these like it's nothing. Yeah, I could definitely see that. The controls... I assume they're going to be controls for just this vehicle. Quick selector, unload bales early, universal, trailer axle block, realistic livestock, precision farming. That's the forage harvester. Auto drive. Interesting. Okay, so what does it think the controls for the winch is? What does... Is there a front one? Oh, it's the blade. Okay. Okay, I'm with you on that. That makes sense. And that's that one. Do these winches not go in? Detach. Control winch. Control K and M. Alright, so it's currently linked to the same controls as the rod wash. So control K and M. Which we should be able to find relatively quickly. Control XB, Control Z. Okay, pull winch rope. Yeah, pull winch rope, but they already have that bound. Why are there two pull winch ropes? R and L as well. So it is key bound, and that's the way I have it. But that seems to be controlling that. Interesting. And we have Control K for the rod wash. Intriguing. Well, we'll figure it out. Huh. I don't know if that's a crash if you bounce that hard. And there was something in the description about it hauling like 12 trees or something. So let's see what it'll do. I mean, there's 3. And the extended part of the winch is long, so that's good. Yes, that was a rubber tree, Thea, and that thing bounced. That was craziness. All right, we're going to have to do some cleaning up, but if this will pull, what was it, 6 trees? That would be crazy. Yeah, it does not really seem to care about the weight of the trees. Impressive. Might be a bit of tire rub there. I'm not sure there's a gap between those tires or the big ones. Can we get these to start turning? Get into a nice, neat pile. Neat-ish. So then the front blade was nice. I can use that on the Farmstick. Yeah, George, seriously. This thing is like a monster truck. It just literally does not care. Alright, let's give this one a push. Now those are all even. We can winch them up. This thing's cool. The TAF 690. This looks like it's part of some demolition derby. Something like that, who knows. Alright, then let's put the yarder brake down in the back. I might want this. I might really want this on my Northwoods playthrough. You have to figure out the keybinds, but it's also going to be very clean if it's running the rod wash every single time I use it. Okay, yarder brake underneath is going away. Yeah, I could definitely see this replacing my Z-Tor on Northwoods. Be a lot of fun to run this thing. One more tree. Then we'll get Tony's truck. We'll get the other truck positioned, and then we'll get Tony's truck all loaded up with a grapple. We'll get all these trees loaded. This setup, I think we make a lot of money with this setup.
Oh, yeah.
It is a little bit slippery. Bit. This is a new mod, Nuke. It just came out, buddy. I found it for you. Get this thing in the Yukon, too. We could do it up there as well. For the mining. Alright. Was 15 in reverse, too? Yeah, I mean, this thing is... This mod is crazy. I think it's cool. Alright, let's get our truck all positioned, or our trailer all positioned, I should say. Is this thing just going to take the whole tree? I mean, I think this thing is just going to take the whole tree. Gonna go just a wee bit forward. Okay, let's go get connected up to the Tony loader. Yeah. We're just about, it's all set, George. I got my loader right here. Alrighty. Now, I think we do cut these. We're going to see how I do with the controls, because I am not the expert at this. JF is the guy who runs this for us on the Northwood series. There are a couple of guys. And then the main one is FDR. But I don't think he's on camera. There's a guy who plays the construction and the farm sims that has his sticks mounted on his, like, office chair. He does a great job. But is FDR, is he on camera, or am I misremembering that custom? Okay. So now... Alright, so let's see. Twist, twist, up, down. What is going to be up, down, side, side, twist, twist, boom in, boom out, boom up, down, boom down. I gotta figure out what my claw controls are. Both mouse buttons, that's what it is. Man, I'm not liking that camera angle. Hey, there we go. Get rid of that. We'll boom down. That would be a heck of a load if we get all that. It's alright, we got most of it. Now, the problem is, I don't think I have the... Can you let me push these up on the ground or no? You guys are going to see why we let JF do this on the series. Real quick and in a hurry. Alright, we got one. There is a third extending arm that I don't have programmed, so that's got to be one of these. That's this one. Nope, that's that one. Man, look at that. That's crazy. And there is another camera. See if I can do this and talk to you guys at all. If it's going to take my full and undivided attention, which is more than likely going to be the case. Oh, not too bad. I think I have the top boom extended so much I can't actually get to the ground. Let's see. Yeah, that's all she's got. Ethan, welcome
Howdy,
in.
stranger.
Oh, the Tony mod? This one's great. I need to re-keybind to make this work. And this doesn't, the keybinds don't line up with what I already have keybound, not for the forestry stuff, but just for everything in general. And so I'm always hesitant to change it for one machine because then you end up in trouble. So, but this is very, very cool. You know what we're going to do? Always more than one way to skin a cat. How many of these are going to get me, guy? Ooh. Don't threaten me with a good stack. I have like half of this on my Farmstick and half of this on the mouse. If I had it all pre-programmed, this would work incredibly well. Alright, guy. You're going to have to grab some here. Oh, game out of ore? Nice. Yeah, see, the problem here is that Tony's made a mod that is just too good. It has all of the controls, like all of the options. I can cheat this. See? We're not afraid to cheat. And then we got to extend that middle boom. The middle boom is the critical piece for success. Didn't want that one anyways. Yeah, these guys that do this and make it look so easy, more credit to them. I mean, this is an easy mod to use because it works well. I'm not great at it, but it does work incredibly well. Ooh. Can we get the physics to work? Yes, Farm Sim. I grabbed in the middle. I think I'm pushing myself away from the trailer. Yep, we got to get closer to the trailer. That's up and down. That's in and out. We may have to move the truck. Oh, maybe not. Might just have had it. Nope, we're moving the truck. Every time we get close, we move the truck.
Here at Lizard, we take pride in making everything. Everything? That's right, everything. Sheds to fully automatic machine guns.
We might be getting ourselves in trouble here. Watch out. Alright, why won't it give me... Oh, I missed some chat. Hold on here. Yes, Ethan, this is Farm Sim 25. Thank you, Custom. PS4s, you can play 22? Oh, yeah. JF is the master at this stuff. I'm trying to figure out how they figured out how to drive while they were using this. Because they were driving and loading. That's how good those guys were. Alright. We may have to. Let's bring the boom in. Boom in. We got to move closer. I love mouse controls. Using the entirety of the mouse pad. Yeah, I tried that, Custom. That was my very first thought. I'm thinking because the boom's extended. Alright, so that's good. Okay, we got that closer. Bring that up. Did it not like putting this away? Let's see. Yeah, see how there's no speedometer? It's like it doesn't believe that I'm in here, and G doesn't work to switch. Gold is in the house. Welcome in, Gold and Gold Nuggets. Glad to have you guys. Alright, let's drop it and see what happens. Does that let me switch? That's interesting. You guys see that? Very interesting. Raid of that one guy, Farmer Donkey says. Gold sends the me raid. Yeah, I think Custom, I think I'm just going to reset it because it doesn't even show that I can drive it right now, which is bizarre. Yeah, see, there's all my controls back. Something goofy happened. I wonder if it has something to do with the manual shift transit or mod. Not a big deal. Gold. How was it Auto Mechanic again tonight? Ooh, we got one log loaded poorly. We're gonna have to do something about that. I think we want to put the pivot. Well, let's see. That won't be in the way. So we just got to be right in. Oh, that, come on. All right, let's work on getting these ones. Ooh, I like that. I'm liking this a lot better. Let's see. New game that came out this week. Car Service Together game. So you're no longer ripping people off, Gold? I mean, where's the fun in all that then? Yeah, you have to have, like, in-cab view and just everything else working and in concert to have all your logging go the way you want it to go. And I am just not that good. Let go of my trailer! The trailer's now caught on the truck. Alright, we got that fixed. On next, here. Oh, we got to use the third extendo. I'm thinking I need a second Farmstick. Only reasonable way to do this, obviously. See, we're not quite there yet. We're getting there. Oh, we got lots going on here. Nice, Gold. Someone's got to be out there cleaning up the mean streets. Selling cars to... What was your line the other night? Well, you got birth and hips, you must need a van. I need this load to slide up. Yep, I agree. You don't like being in that position. There we are. No. No, don't come out. We had him roughly where we wanted him to. Alright, we're loading him this way. I don't like when the grapple gets like that, when it's all cattywampus and upside down like that. That's when logs end up in the sky. Come on. Give me rotation. Okay, perfect. That's what we want. Now get the back end in. God, it is the camera angle that is killing me and the lack of skill. Okay, so now we got to bring the other boom in. Need another joystick. Gold when you're giving away a Farmstick. I'll be there. There it is. Woo! That was frustrating. We got it, though. He did tonight. Oh, man. Paul, welcome in, brother.
Stranger.
Record stream 65 people. Cool. That'd be up there, He-Man. That'd be close if that wasn't it. Farmer Donkey, it's gold. He just repairs the parts and changes them for new. Yep, Or charges them for new. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. See, at the end at this point, I got to figure out the parts of Farm Sim I'm not good at, and this is one of them. So we got to get this one. We got to get the last two over here, and then we got to fix the one that's hanging off. And then we spend an hour getting our first load of wood. All that means is there's room for improvement. Then kick it over. Drop it. Parking brake on. Sweet. We did things. Ooh, that's going to be a bad grab just as far as the weight distribution. Yeah, who didn't see that one coming? I feel like yep. I feel like I'm going to drop that one. Yeah, see, I would love to be better with this camera, but I'm not. Trying to push that one in. Yes. Oh, like a pro. Maybe this camera is the way. I also don't think I need to open this all the way. I feel like that may be... That might be an unnecessary level of commitment. Ooh, feeling good about that grab. Not feeling good about that release. We don't want all those, guys. We need to get just the one that's overhanging on that side. See if we can wedge it in there. I think that might be it. Get it, got it good. Up and over, please. Down and in. Okay. Gotta fix A bunch more, it looks like, actually. And then get this last one in, and then pick up that one that's broken that is hanging. Once again, grabbed it at the wrong end. Oh, nice. It's underneath our leg. That's going to work well. Yeah, swing and a miss. See it in. That might be the story of the stream right now. Alright, so can we get it closer to the middle? Yes, we can. And then we lower it. Okay. Go back to our good camera. And, oh. Definitely don't want that. Don't need quick vehicle select right now, guys. Then these guys are not happy. Are they going to close? Are we going to get them? We're just going to knock them all out. Yeah, I think we're knocking them all out. Okay. The last one we got to get is this one. And we'll fix those in a minute the easy way. How we're going to get this one untangled without doing what I think is about to happen with all the rest of the logs, that's a great question. Alright. Well, some of those are loaded half decently. A lot of those are not. And we've been at it for... Yeah, don't spill the whole trailer. Jax, welcome in,
Howdy,
brother.
stranger.
How do we back up? Yeah, we managed to get them between our tires. Okay, we only pulled one off. Steer into the turn. Woo, we saved it. Alright. I got an idea to how to fix some of those. Let's get the Tonka truck back out. This thing is crazy looking. I'm thinking the blade is going to be our friend. And that one really doesn't want to go in. Got a feeling that one's coming out. Yeah, I mean, that definitely looks better, right? Definitely improving the look of the trailer with that log. Oh, for sure at this point, Theoden. But that's never the point. The point is to commit to using it and do it whether you're good at it or not. And very clearly not good is the answer tonight. We're getting there, though. We're learning our lessons. We're improving. Yes, Jax, that is an accurate statement. You watch guys like FDR and Guys who are good at it, and you're like, oh yeah, that'd be great. I would feel really good about myself. And then you go to do it, and you're like, nope. Okay, now we got to fix basically all the logs that we put in there. We're going to have a good-looking load. It's the commitment for the night. We got nothing else to do in February. Probably could bring this in and, you know, not have the center of gravity be 30 feet off the side of the truck. And those little ones loaded so nicely the first time. And now they're like, ah, we got you. And that's the thing. Logging's not one of my strong suits, not even close. So why not? I mean, you want to see me farm? I can farm. I can do auto drive with 5 harvesters and put grain carts on it and everything else. I mean, we've done that. We will do it again. But this is quality entertainment. You never know what's going to happen here. All the logs could end up on the ground. If I was a betting man, I might say that's probably the most likely outcome. Oh! See, I think part of the problem was the claw opens and closes too much. Guys, that fixed 3 logs right there. Definitely not pro level, but I'm telling you, that was impressive. Can I even get to this one? Is it so close? Okay. I'll rotate this one, though. It's going to go flying if I go too fast. Oh. Claw physics. Hey. Anyone who doubted me. That is a highly regarded trailer load right there. For me. Okay. Now let's go make 15 grand selling it. We got to get that boom in. And then we got to get that boom in. And then we got to rotate the claw. Then we got to close the claw. Yeah, see, when the truck wouldn't work, you see there was no collision on that armrest, on the boom rest. So something got goofy. Samuel, welcome
Howdy,
in.
stranger.
Just doing nothing besides pressing A and D periodically. Yeah, Jax, that's the case. Now, see, me, on the other hand, I am not just hitting A and D. Yeah, so see, here is... There's something going on. I think it's with the manual, the real gearbox mod. That's causing it to get wonky. Is that strapped together? Oh my. We strapped the trailer and the truck together. Guys, I gotta tell you, that's not a good move. That's considered poor form. Alright. The Super Bowl is tomorrow, that's correct. I look forward to many people being very emotional about men playing a game. It will be a good time. And if you're into football, by all means, I hope you enjoy it. Alright, who knows where the sawmill is on this map? Trying to think where it would be. Somewhere on the right-hand side, I think. Till NASCAR starts. True. Get to the end of the road. It's up the road around the corner. Oh, custom, thank you. That corner or this corner? Just let me know and I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, guys, come on. That's not a 10 out of 10 load of wood, but that's a 7 out of 10. That's a passing grade. More like an 8, man. Buttering me up. I'm thinking the sawmill's got to be somewhere over here. On the right-hand side of the map. Carpentry. Sawmill. Oh, I have seen this. How do we get there? We come out. Do we have to come down this road? And then it's in around that field. Okay. Okay. Stop sign's out. Definitely going down. Jack's Judith Plains, the map is fantastic. There are some known challenges, we'll say, that some people find really hard because they conflict with the way they play the game. Like, you can't really... There are some buildings and some pieces you can't really get rid of. You can't sell. There are some things like that. There are some weird collisions. The farms, I like the farms because they're a little bit tight, but they're also... There's a lot of junk on them. Some of the junk you can remove, some you can't. Like the one cow barn I have just has just a crazy collision on the one side of the door. It just like sticks out like 1.5 feet. So there are little things like that, but overall it is an absolutely fantastic map. Void, welcome in.
Howdy,
Appreciate the sub,
stranger.
brother. Yeah, the problem is, Jax, that doesn't work on this map 100%. There are items you can't hide. There are items that you hide that don't go away. There are items, I mean, that one gate on my buffalo pen, I hide every episode. Because it interferes with my auto drive course and it just comes back. So yes, I agree. But that is part of the mystique of Judith Plains. Is that some of the stuff you just learn to play with. Some of the stuff you just can't change. You know, like the fermenting silo always gives me lag. And the camera clipping on it just seems silly, but, you know. But don't get me wrong. It is an absolutely fantastic map. Safety third. Beacons on. Let them know we're here. All right, let's see what do you guys think we're going to get for this load? Do you think we get 15K? We'll do a poll. It'll be a quick one, so be ready to vote. The poll's simply going to be how much money? And it's going to be over 15 or under 15. Okay, 3, 2, 1, vote. Over 15K, under 15K. There's going to be a chance to get caught up on chat, too. The Indian, I've had quite a bit of fun on Alma. Alma feels repetitive to me, and I don't know why. Judith, I've got. I mean, this save alone has close to 250 hours on it, and I'm still like, I don't know where the sawmill is. Like, there's so much to do. Start farming, not just driving. Oh, sure enough, Void. Oh, absolutely, Jax. Everyone's got different tastes. Sandra, welcome
Howdy,
in.
stranger.
George votes for 20. George, you get your vote for over? Put it on the chat. Donkey's going under. And guys, Donkey's a pro. So, if I was voting, which I'm not allowed to vote on my own polls, I would side with Donkey. He knows these things. All right, Void. Have a good night, brother.
Good night, everybody.
Yep, the snow in the Yukon. Beaten, do you know where the animal dealer is? I do on this map. Okay, here we go. We're ending the poll. $65 say over, 35 say under. Okay. $27, nearly double. I'm a logging magnate. I've got a logging empire now. Watch out. I don't even know. I should be on hard economy too. Let's double check. First off, let's turn off interactive zone markers. Can't stand having those on. Normal economy. Well, that's why. Even on normal. Help if I turn the parking brake off, huh? Have to check my own rules. I don't even know why the game's on normal economy. That doesn't even make sense. Custom. What's the price of wood at the moment? Let's see. Wood. $873. Sawmill's $1,050. So price was very good too. Beaten. It's got the wrong logo on it, right, Beaten? All right, we'll go back up. We'll make sure that our other trucks are cycling and selling their goods as they're supposed to. And then we will go on to February day 2. Don't jinx yourself with the other logo. Now, see, Jax, I don't play with precision farming. I don't enjoy precision farming in 25. I really enjoyed it in 22. But it is not a mod that I enjoy playing with in 25. It worked so well in 22. It was such a value add to the game. And then in 25, it just doesn't work consistently. The implementation wasn't very good for me. I know other people have had other experiences, and that's great. I mean, I'm happy for them. If you enjoy it, by all means, you know, like, enjoy it, use it. But for me, it was... I had Unrealistic Cattle Ranch. What are you doing, dude? Why is this guy... Why would he ever be coming out of this gate? This is why we can't have nice things, folks. Whole time I've been doing such a bang-up job logging. These guys have been sitting here costing me money. Can't have nice things with these guys. And this truck, the driver just left. Just literally left. Okay, we got him back on the road. Not bad. We'll get this guy back on the road. Which is going to put this guy in the way. Stay out of my crops. There's probably a grass field out front so I can drive over it. No, Jax. I had to get the server up for stream today. But the using folders to pick up the same good at multiple locations using AutoDrive is likely a tomorrow project. It may not be published tomorrow, but I'm hoping to get it recorded. Uh-huh, Nuke. No one's falling for that around here. These guys are too smart. I mean, we got all those trees. And then this whole pasture's planted, so there will be practice with the logging setup. And Jax, if I missed it earlier, I'm sorry, man. Nuke always comes in wild. Jason D, welcome in. 29,000 over. Yep. On the multiplayer server, Jax, I'm not sure I understand the specifics of your questions, but to answer your question, the Yukon Gold Diesel and Ethanol series is a closed invite only, and that is channel members, Discord members that have been around for a long time, some of my OG guys who help out and do a bunch of stuff for me, and are just there, have been here from the beginning. And then the members challenge stream, which is on Judith Plains as well, that we played last night. That is anyone who's a member who obviously has to be on PC. And then we have our community stream, which we're having this Wednesday, which is open to anybody, whether you're a member or not, as long as you can get on Strasbourg. And it is fully cross-play compatible with all Excuse me. Mod Hub mods. Anything worth selling? Anything? Oh my, sunflower oil. Glad we checked. How much do we have? 129,000 liters? That might be 3 trucks with Tony, or three trips with Tony's reefer. I do feel a little bit like we should put a shed up here and put this stuff away. So I hope that answers your question, Jax. I like how my chainsaw has a shadow, but I don't. See that? See it over there on the left side of the screen? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm a vampire? No shadow? Wow, we've been going for 2.5 hours. And all we do is get 1 load of trees in. Flying on the efficiency tonight. The short answer is yes, Jax. So the community server is always up. And it's always on Strasbourg. I mean, that's the map. We leave it up for, a month or 2 on each map. The Wednesday stream is on we take the community server down and we play on a game save on Strasbourg. It's just the one we play on when we do that. So you can always play on Strasbourg, but it's not the same game save version. I got the good camo on. Can't see me. What was I doing? Construction. We have like a basic. This actually wouldn't be a bad option. Not a real big fan of the colors, but it'd give us a big shed to put. I mean, that's almost too big, isn't it? What sheds do I have installed on this game save? Let's see. This isn't a bad one. I don't think the pits will fit in here, though. Love this shed. This shed's tremendous. And we can do this and do a right side, like right here. We need it to be parallel to the edge of the field for OCD purposes. All right, so that's not quite going to work, but we'll get close. Make sure we flip this wall again. Beautiful. And then on Judith, is it... Oh, did we overdo it? We overdid it. Got excited. Hold. We got to get this brought back out and get this corner cleaned up. Can't have floating shed corners. Got to be better than that. All right, which grass is it on Judith? Is it medium? I feel like it's medium, right? Yep, it is medium. Get that blended back in. Filling grass there. This spot is still brutal. Going across. That corner has got to be softened just ever so slightly. Okay. Cool. Doesn't seem to be very effective. But that's why we put the opening on this side. Line this guy up along the back wall, slide it in the side. No big deal.
Anna Jojanet just subscribed.
And that's all she wrote. Beautiful. Maybe like 2 separate farms and help each other out at the time to time. Just go up farm, you can find me on Discord. Cool. Oh, Icus' sheds are some of my favorites. Icus and the Icus Patty collabs are great too. But yes, Icus' stuff is, in my opinion, some of the most consistent sheds, buildings, in Farm Sim. This thing is so silly. It almost looks like one of those Sherpa cars, those Sherpa off-road vehicles. The ones that go in the water and everything else. I feel like the blade should be down for storage. I feel like that's a better option. Too many, probably, Thean says. You gotta pare down the mods and get ones that work on servers and all the things. We work really hard. I mean, I work really hard, but a lot of people work really hard to try to keep the mods on our servers interesting and new and fresh, but I'll tell you, adding mods is such a pain in the neck. Things that work totally fine on single player just decide they're not cooperative. Beers and hot nights. Alright, now that we got the woodshed put up, we're going to go get Tony's reefer. And we are going to go sell some oil and make some money. Because, quite frankly, guys, I don't know why I was going to try to go between the shed and that tree. That was a terrible idea. Yeah, Donkey, for the farming part of our Yukon series, or our split series, I did all my testing on a solo map, on a local map, and I modified a bunch of stuff so that we could dry corn and soybeans and put them in an ethanol plant and a diesel plant and all this stuff, and change the capacities. They aligned with the challenge and the working rates and the costs and all this stuff. Had it all working beautifully, loaded it onto the server, and you know, crashed the whole server. And those mods all had to be redone. Alright, you guys know the drill. Ooh. Did we roll forward? Get it all lined up. Turn on the auto load. Because all their stats were buns? I don't even know what that means. It doesn't sound good. But I certainly don't know what that means. We're looking at, guys. Canola oil. What we had a whole bunch of whatever it was. It's definitely not canola oil. We had like 127,000. Sunflower oil. Why are we not loading? Palette mode enabled. Do you want to do anything about that? There's definitely some funkiness going on here. Oh, garbage. We're gonna have to figure out why we can't use auto load in any capacity right now. Is there something? Does it think there's something in the trailer? Or are we still doing the thing? No, it's on beer. Is there some sort of update to that mod? To auto load? It didn't used to do that. Guys, we got 127,000 pallets we got to get out of here. We need way more than 8,000 in there. Trying to get this guy out of the way. Go, 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 go. Why aren't you moving? We're going through the pallets. Don't have time or patience to figure out why they stop auto-loading whenever I move the truck. We got 129 pallets. Now, we actually be able to get them in here. Because I forgot these were small. Are you thinking of farming in Yukon, or however you'll spell it, in the series, or are they going to be logging and mining? Jax, it is a split series. Why are we not stacking, guys? So right now, Jax, it is a split series. And it is... We are farming on Survival 4X and mining on Yukon. When we go back to the Yukon for Season 3, it will be... There we go. It will be mining. I mean, there'll be some logging, but there won't be any farming up there. Okay, so we are stacking again. That's great news. Need to let it start loading out again. Okay, there we go. I know, Donkey. Was not exciting. No, I mean, Jax, you can put content out to whoever. People don't have to be your age to watch your content. 113,000 pallets, 126. I'm guessing the rest are already on the ground. So let's come in here and let's get the sunflowers back to distributing. Let's get the wheel turned. Just a little nudge. Well, that'll be on the scratch and dent pallet. Shelf that one right there. Are we getting a snow blanket? Say we are. We are getting laggy. You give it to me? Yep, except for the two that went underneath, didn't you? They didn't give me them now, huh? It's hilarious. There's the snow blanket. Alright, let's let the snow come through for a second. That's why we're bouncing around so much. Jax, if you're going to do a YouTube channel, just be you, bud. Yeah, Zolo, the flatbed was definitely screwing up something. Yeah, Farmer, you saw that. You guys saw that. So, I mean, that's the loading area is all the way up. But that flat deck or something was definitely playing games. We've had a couple of conflicts tonight. We had the Tony truck, so I couldn't drive it. I wonder if it's all the manual transmission changes I've been making. Okay. I'm done chasing these guys. In you go. In you go. I backed up over the trigger, guys. It has been that kind of night, hasn't it? Some nights you just get what you want, and some nights you fight the whole time. Alright, let's do it. Let's get this set back up and make it happen. Everything's going hard tonight. Can BP load logs well? No. Can BP load trucks well? No. Not tonight, folks. Not tonight. Okay. Now we get to do all of this all over again. sure everything's out of the way. Jump in here. Then we get to come back in here, come back down here, go back to storing. We're going to get it. It's going to happen. Yeah. It's ever beaten. This isn't a server. This is just me playing poorly. Yeah, I mean, I don't change who I am for anybody. It was funny last night, Jack. Someone said, yeah, they were toward the end of the stream. Someone goes, someone put a thumbs down on the stream or disliked the stream. I'm like, that's fine. I mean, number one, I don't care. If I'm not for you, that's fine. Number two, a dislike for the YouTube algorithm is just as good as a like. It's exactly the same. It's an interaction. So even though you didn't like the content, I still got to benefit from it. You just gotta be you. Gotta have a good attitude about it. Gotta have fun with it. It's all you can do. Sunflower oil Subway store. I even know where that is, guys. Turning over a new leaf. We're getting started here. Everything's gonna start going well for us. In the snow. Now this is the infamous corner that I regularly flip this truck on. Coming up here when we pull out on the road. There's something, I think it's got a slight tip to the far side, like the road's not quite flat. But this truck loves to dump on this corner. So we're going to be taking it nice and easy. Now you guys get chatty as soon as I start driving, huh? Matt, welcome in.
Howdy, stranger.
True. Totally true, donkey. Rachel, welcome in.
Howdy, stranger.
Oh, I mean, Theoden, for the algorithm, likes and dislikes don't matter. It's an interaction. Because it's the same thing with comments, right? YouTube doesn't know whether the comment's good or bad. They could comment and say, I hate your guts, or they could say, you're the best ever. And it's exactly the same to the YouTube algorithm. I don't remember where. Oh! You know, guys, things are looking up, right? Things are looking up. It's just that kind of night. Some nights it all comes up red, and some nights it all comes up black. You just never know. You can do it. You can do it. Good. Oh, really, the issue was we just had to. We were just. The oil was settling. So we had to give it a shake before we sold it to make sure it wasn't all, you know, when it gets separated. We were just making sure we had put a quality product out there. I even said I dump this truck all the time. I'm not sure which side of the subway the sell point is on. We'll notice, I bet it's here where there's nothing on the, there's no snow on the ground. That That was a lot of money, guys. And that wasn't even all of it. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's something going on with the gearbox mod I put in. The trucks are acting all funny. Nothing to do with me tipping them over. That's just me driving poorly. But the gear shifting. Holy buckets, is it off tonight. You guys see how it leaps forward like that? Like, it definitely should not be doing that. Well, we have good news. Let's see. Let's see. Get caught up on chat here. Matt, we going back to the mining one? Yes, absolutely, Matt. There will always be mining. I shouldn't say always, but they will be mining. So, Matt, let me get driving here, and I will explain how all of that works, because it's not a big deal. Getting back on the road. Matt, so the current series, the mining one, is gold, diesel, and ethanol. And it's a split series. We started on Survival 4X. We put all those fields in. We planted all the soybeans. We planted all the corn because we have a government contract to deliver 2 million liters of dry corn and 1 million liters of dry soybean. Then, while all the crops were growing, because there was nothing to do, we went back up to the Yukon to mine. When we went back up to the Yukon to mine, that was a reset from the Yukon Own the Map challenge that we did previously, where we bought the entire back county, and so we reset, and this was a restart on the Yukon. We started fresh, started basically from scratch. We had a little bit of equipment, but not much. We mined up there on the new cut all summer while the crops were growing, and we ran the calendars on those two maps concurrently. So if it was May in the Yukon, it was May on Survival 4X, and so forth and so on. So we wrapped up Sunday in the Yukon because the corn's going to be ready to harvest in October. So we're heading back down there. We have to harvest the corn, harvest the beans, dry them, and then deliver them. We don't know if we're going to have enough. That's my lane, dude. Okay. We don't know if we're going to have enough corn and beans to meet our $1 million and $2 million government contracts. If we do, we get a $5 million payout. If not, we get fined very heavily. So we are waiting to see how all that plays out. So tomorrow we will be back on Survival 4X doing that. That's probably going to take 3 to 5 episodes to harvest all those beans and all that corn and get all of it dried and then turned in. Plus, we're going to take a loan and everything else. And then after that, we will return back to the Yukon in the spring of the following year. And we will be going back to the exact same map that we left and parked all the equipment on Sunday to go into Season 3 in the Yukon. So every summer is going to be a new season on the Yukon. And then we're going to intermix in farming challenges and maybe some livestock challenges and other stuff. But the mining on Yukon will be consistent throughout. So the next several episodes, like next 3 to 5, are going to be on Survival 4X. Because we have to get that contract done. And then we will go back to the Yukon. A long explanation, but hopefully that got it. Let me see. So, Matt, I hope that answered your question. Yeah, donkey. I see, Beaton. Which channel you get it on? Get over on Gold? There's ice cream. Oh, custom, good call. Got to keep the crash counter going. Can't park there, He-Man. I can't park. I can't drive there. I can't do anything there. I'm not good at any of it. Oh, I'm on fire tonight. I am on fire. Bowen, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy.
Howdy, stranger.
Really, Farmer? Really, Donkey? When the snow came in? Because I'm not dropping them now. That's a weird one. Hey, Mike, have a good night, buddy.
Everybody.
Matt, do I enjoy the mining aspect of the game? Yes, absolutely. 5 million, not 5 billion. That's true. Good call, Nuke. Yes, Matt, it's just different. It's just a different part of the game. So, I play a lot of Farming Simulator. So, being able to do, like tonight, like I did tree work, which I'm not good at. Mining was a new challenge we picked up this year. Well, last year, but in the last year, the last 12 months. Farming, we find new ways to make it challenging. So, I like it all. I do it all. All right. We have really, like, legitimately exciting news. For BB Gaming, yep. See, it's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, $845,000. You ready for this? 2 streams is what it took. 658,000 left. Special redemption. We have no loan. That is exciting news. Theandon, terraforming's not bad at all. I will be doing a tutorial on it at some point. But it's really not bad. I would load into a map, you know, would just do like a, you know, load in a bunch of money with easy dev and just like go play with it. But it's really, you can make it complicated, but you certainly don't have to. All right, let's check on our trucks. Okay, this guy is going to be there till we sleep. That guy... Is the BGA full? Manure, 285,000. That'll get us through the night. Slurry, we're at 100K. That, do you see that track? That truck's just rolling. Okay, so we need to sleep. Save 15% or more. Matt, to the 555 challenge I'm playing right now? Absolutely. This is the... I converted this to a live series this week. It has 51 episodes pre-recorded. The 555 series... we started with a $5 million loan. We have to own 5 on-map productions. We have to pay off our loan, have $5 million in the bank, have 500 acres of arable land. So yes, that's why it's a 555. $5 million in the bank, 500 acres, and 5 map productions. Could not find refuel station. Is that this guy? Okay, well, I mean, sitting here is not going to get you anymore, friend. So this guy wants to be refueled. We will. We will refuel him. So yes, Matt, there is definitively an end to this playthrough. And the series was getting to the point where we own about 250, maybe 300 acres of land. And the episodes were me cutting out an hour of harvesting or planting or rolling or whatever it was. So the episodes weren't super long. And it didn't make sense to keep cutting out all of that content. So I know you guys like to see it. So I thought we'd just go to a live series. And that way I can just play for a couple hours and I get the same amount of stuff done and you guys can see it all. Because spending 2 hours to make a 30 to 35 minute pre-recorded video doesn't make a lot of sense. Jax, it depends how complicated you want to make it. You could quite simply get a front loader and scoop into the ground and set that to what your wash plant needs and put that in your wash plant and get gold or concentrate out of it. We play a little bit more, I don't want to use the word realistic, but I would say what we do is a little bit more, it's a little more involved. So we do, like on the last series, we cleared overburden, which is topsoil, which should not have gold in it. So we moved the top layer of soil off. Well, first we cleared all the trees. Then we took the top layer of topsoil off. Then we started digging it. We loaded it into trucks. We took it over, dumped it at the wash plant. The wash plant had a front loader. The wash plant put out stones. We had to load the stones to get rid of the stones because it's like a, you know, less than 1% return on gold. You have all this byproduct you have to get rid of, so you can make it much more complicated. But for the actual physical functions, you can just put pay dirt into a wash plant, get out, concentrate, put it in a gold room, and get gold. Yeah, Athena, that's weird, because that's what Donkey was saying, too. It's not the game. I am getting 80 frames. So, it's definitely not the game. And the stream does not appear to be behaving poorly. Occasionally, I'll get disconnections from YouTube and the uploads and everything else, and that creates some issues. I'm wondering if YouTube is having issues. YouTube tends to be sensitive about my 1400 or my 1440. Oh, we didn't want to do that. YouTube can be finicky about me uploading in 1440. At times it is cranky. But then I do appreciate you letting me know. Yes. Matt, I agree. No, so Matt, for Farm Sim, there's no goals. You can do whatever you want. I set my own up as challenges. Like I said, like the 555, then I play those, and when I beat them, I move on to the next one. Yeah, Jackson, we can certainly make that part of it. Yeah, I mean, my frames are staying above 60. And like I said, the stream's not even showing that it's behaving poorly. And Jax, for most of that stuff we do. I do. So what are we doing here, folks? Let's go. Oh, let's do Dairy Barn Slurry for this guy. Dairy Barn, where is Slurry? Do we have a Slurry one? We sure do. Boom. Oh, and Matt, that's totally dependent on how you play, right? If you want to come in and put down a government subsidy sign and just have money going to your bank account every month and buy everything you ever need, yeah, you can do that. There are guys who play very realistically. You know, I mean, you got FS Farmer, who isn't necessarily playing realistically, but he's got 500 or 600 hours on this map alone. That's a lot for me. I tend to bounce around a little bit more than that. But yeah, you can definitely get into it. Check and see what we need to sell. We are so close, guys. March, we can start doing stuff with the ground. Well, it's grass and poplar, but we are getting closer. Let's check on, it's the second day of February. We don't need to check on our animal notes because we only get updates on the first day of the month. So realistically, you know what we're going to need to do? We're going to need to feed the sheep again, I bet. I bet the sheeps need fed again. And Matt, I'm certainly not like a pro or anything, but I mean, I'm closer to 4,000 hours than I am 3 at this point in the game, in 25 alone. So, and I'm playing a very heavily modded playthrough at this point. I mean, I've got a shifter, a wheel pedals, a joystick. I got all kinds of mods. Need to make some hay. We will be running low on hay soon. But, Matt, it also can be just relaxing and fun. Doesn't have to be super challenging or intense by any means. See, these are not, like, everything's acting up tonight. You see that? Like, those bales are not even getting on there. Now we got one through the wall again. Here, sheeps and goats. Have some hay. Let's see if we can find the bale that went through the wall. Oh, it went all the way through the wall. We'll get it manually. We're farm strong. We can go pick it up by hand. Yeah, donkey. Tiny equipment, old equipment. Have certain restrictions. Can only use certain kinds of equipment. There's all kinds of options. Beaten. Beaten, your goal is just to log in at this point. No, Matt. I don't think anyone's taking offense. Let's go rescue a bale.
Here at Lizard, we take pride in making everything. Everything? That's
Everything.
right, everything. From sheds to
Lizard, we make everything.
We got you covered. What about cell phones? Yep. Trampolines? Absolutely. Condoms? Big and small. Come on. And here at Lizard, we don't just make everything. We start with an idea and bring that idea to industry. You mean you invent everything too? Invented.
I'm constantly adjusting my 1900s, 2000 playthrough all the time because it's a bit too challenging or frustrating. Yeah, I mean, and that's the whole point, right? I mean, the rules, the restrictions are there to make it challenging but enjoyable. My biggest problem is that I don't like doing repetitive tasks, like just for long periods of time. You know, like I think that's one of the things that makes Daggerwind's content so good, is that he makes the most mundane pallet loading that he has to do 1,000 times interesting. He's just good at it, and he just, you know, he talks you through it and everything else. So for me, like, the super repetitive stuff gets boring very quickly. All right, friend. Oh. The gate we removed. Guess what? It's back. We have a new gate. We don't need the old gate. The little cart one, Jax, you drive? No, I've not. Agreed, Donkey. Agreed. Donkey, what are you playing tonight? 420,000 food. We got plenty of straw. We don't have many water buffalo. Should we go buy some water buffalo? I think we should. Now that we're, you know, loan free. I hear you, Volvo. You can do it, friend. Oh, is he going empty? We're not going empty. Oh goodness, guys, we're back. We're back. We're back to putting manure in this thing. We were so good at it the first time. Oh yeah, man, this is a great time. You know, guys, we're gonna do this we're gonna do it this way. Now we're caught on the invisible manure. Interesting. And Matt, like, I play like some shooter games. I play other things that have more direct goals and missions and stuff, and then, you know, consequences, and are much more action-packed. Are we caught in the sand? Caught in the mud? Oh, the Volvo wants me to lower gear. It just says the manure's too heavy. Okay. Gotcha, Volvo. Love that. Made 2 mil today and spent 3. Which one's his latest there, Theoden? I have not watched. I don't watch Daggerwin anymore, not because I have anything against him, but I just, his series are so involved, I just don't watch that much Farm Sim, and quite frankly, I like watching lives. I like supporting some of the guys around here. And why are we going with wheat? What happened to this guy? There are some gremlins in the Matrix tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's been on a loop all night, has not been changed, and is now just like unable to complete a task and going to all the wrong places. And guess what, ladies and gents? He's scared of the cone. We go around the next one? He will. Oh my god, do not go down here, dude. Not allowed. Not allowed. A new series? Awesome, Donkey. Oh, Matt, for sure. This Volvo is... might be on the same struggle bus I was on earlier. Okay, just go do your thing. I want to go buy animals. I just wanted you to be full of manure. That's all we needed from you. Tony, I love it. Donkey, anything you want to share about your new series? A little preview for people hanging out. You're welcome to. I'd love to hear about it. We're going to send this guy to get the milk instead of the buffalo milk. If it's not you know, public release yet, Donkey, that's fine too. But if you wanted to put a little teaser out, a little taster, I'm sure people would love to hear about it, and I would too. Let this guy go by. The end, and I make no promises. Jack's great. Love that. Yeah, Jax, I'm actually in the process of... I tend to sort of think about my playthroughs for a while and make some like mental outlines in my head, and then I start putting stuff on paper, and if the idea seems to have merit and interest and challenge and that kind of stuff, it may or may not become a series. And right now, I'm in the process of trying to start working out how I would do the Realistic Cattle Ranch version 2. You know, it'd be a completely different map, completely different game. But I'm thinking about that. Because the problem right now is that Arrow is done with modding for now, or potentially forever, I don't know. I have done just the tiniest bit of work with Ritter's Realistic Livestock updated version. Who jumped in here before and asked me who the animal dealer was? I'm going right there right now. Whoever that was, be ready to be amazed at my map knowledge. And I have not yet played with the Realistic Livestock, which is the other version. I'm intrigued by the realistic, what am I trying to say? Oh, I'm sorry, enhanced livestock, not realistic. The enhanced livestock, which is the other one, so it's Ritter and enhanced. I have not even looked at enhanced livestock. However, the enhanced livestock works with a couple of mods, including the vanilla mod that gives you better looking cows, and both of them, as far as I know, allow you to have Highland bulls, which we never got in the original version. So I'm trying to figure out if either of those warrant a second playthrough. I think the second playthrough would be much less start from scratch. It might be more of a farm rescue. It might be... There are a lot of different ideas I have. Chicken in the field. But yeah, I'm looking at all that. Yes, Matt, I have 3 streams. This is my 555 challenge on Judith Plains. We have the community. My community voted to type 555 challenge. That's the $10 million members challenge, which is also on this map, so it may look very familiar. That's a multiplayer. I play that with other guys. And then we have our Yukon series, which is the mining and also some farming with the corn and the beans that I was just talking about. So I have 3 different playthroughs on 2 different maps. Well, technically 3 different playthroughs on 4 different maps. So, yes is the answer. Let me look at chat for a second, then we'll buy some animals. Yeah, so Thean and I play a lot of Tarkov as well, but I play PvE. The PvP is too... I don't have the quick twitch anymore. Interesting, could be beaten. Let's just say the struggle is real. I'm doing everything on a 4K map with a 20 horsepower riding donkey. That's not a series, Donkey. That's just us watching you punish yourself. The struggle is real may not be an adequate description of what that sounds like. But Donkey, I can't wait to see it, brother. I'm excited. He-Man like Ray County? Oh, I mean, maybe. Will, welcome back. I asked Beaton. Well, here it is, Beaton. We are at the animal dealer. No, I haven't done a farm rescue. I mean, Ray County was a... Oh, He-Man, you're asking farm rescue like Ray County. No, I don't think like that. Like, I wouldn't be walking into someone else's mess. I think we just have a bad farm. Like, I guess we could have inherited it. But I would want it to be relatively flushed out. Let's check out the water buffaloes. And they are all terrible. Except for the bull. I mean, we can buy the bull. But we need more than that. So it's time to go in and tell them to go back in their inventory and look and find more animals for us. Oh, look. Find more animals for us. Okay, there's a good one from Japan, Wagyu. Another very good. An extremely bad. That may be the worst water buffalo I've ever seen. 13 months old, $366. That is... It's not a good animal, guys. And then we go back and say, but guys, you didn't find enough animals. Go in the back and pull out more stock. Pull it down from the top shelf. We know you have more back there. They're selling a sick animal. It's got to be very good or excellent all the way around for us to buy it. It's not worth the genetic upkeep to get the quality of the herd back up. So this is the other part. This is the other thing. Things like this that we have to do on a series this size. They get cut out of the videos. Yeah, not a single one. Good, extremely bad. That's another one. $409. Terrible animal. Milk production extremely high. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll buy another bull. Why not? Get some fresh breeding blood in there. Go in the back, find us more. Will, I'm thinking about having a snack, so I would vote for the snack, but that's just me. Oh, guys, we got a lot of animals here. This is a great looking animal. Love that one. We got one. We are getting close. We have six of 9 in the trailer. Got room for 3 more. We don't need any bulls. We just need cows. Yeah, something like that. Jacks could work, absolutely. Very good, good, very good. Very good. Okay, that's it. That is 9 of 9 in the trailer. Yes, Matt. So you pick a map, Matt. There are dozens and dozens of maps. And there's, you know, European maps, American maps, big maps, small maps. You know, there's huge farming, there's small farming, there's like wilderness maps where there's nothing on them, and then you choose how you want to play on that map. So there are guys like me, like I have 2 playthroughs on this map. I just think it's a good map, so we have 2 playthroughs on it. Oh, well, that's going to be bad. Okay. Avoided the collision. Sorry, farmer, we're in your field. It's a bad decision, but we didn't get a crash. So yes, Matt, there you pick your map and then you go in from there. Could be Grandpa's farm playthrough. I mean, the other interesting thing, like with the realistic livestock type mods, right? We could have a, like, we could have the whole farm could be sick. Everyone's got hoof and mouth or something. Lots of options. Farmer Groot, welcome in.
Howdy, stranger.
He-Man, buy what? Oh, the terrible buffalo? No, definitely not. Oh, absolutely, themed. I mean, there's like an infinite number of ways to play this game. Yeah, I think in the realistic livestock, the animal dealer needs a revamp. I'd like to see the same filters on the livestock dealer as in the barns, and just say like I'm only going to take very good or excellent animals, and just give me a bunch of them. And maybe, you know, maybe for a playthrough it is like you have to buy what's there, right? Like you have to do that. Like I have my goat experiment on Homestead Challenge, where I bought a bunch of bad goats and are trying to breed them up just as a little side quest. But overall, to me, it's just like only being able to buy 4 animals a month is not the way to build any kind of real husbandry farm. Jax, there's a mod. I don't recall which one it is, what the name of the mod is. It's not, if I remember correctly, the name is not like particularly intuitive. I had that on Backroads County. We had the Nike carrot field. All right, all y'alls. So 2 new bulls going in and 7 heifers. That one could be a cow. 62 months. You guys let me buy a 62-month-old cow? That's going to get sold by the animal or by the herdsman right off the rip. A 62-month-old water buffalo. I got bamboozled. Now, Jax, if you're asking about the logo on the truck, Tony, the modder of that truck, put that on there for me. Like, Tony totally hooked me up. I remember Tony. Tony came and goes, "That's my mod." And I wasn't sure if this was a troll situation or if the guy actually made a mod that I was using. And he was like, "No, that's my winch." And I was like, "It's awesome." And the rest is history. There's going to be no looking at chat while I try to do this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this on one swing without looking at chat. We don't make the prices, we just make them up, put them, write them down. Love that part of the ad. Nope, gonna have a pull up. And a bump into my own trailer. You would think the axles being in the middle would help me out, but doesn't seem to be the case tonight. Is my wheel not turning all the way or something silly? I feel like I'm just not turning very much. Probably just me not playing well tonight. All right, we got the cows. Let's get the beast. Let's take some eggs and some, might even have wool, but definitely some goat's milk down to the distribution center. And I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. It was an adventure. Certainly earned every bit of what we got done tonight. Did everything the hard way. Timothy, welcome
Howdy,
in.
stranger.
And Theoden, that's such a perfect example of what you're just talking about, like different content creators. Like Tony and Rod both make excellent mods, but they make totally different mods. And that's the beauty of Farm Sim, right? There's a little bit of everything for some, a little something for everybody. Get one more on. Oh, we are heavy and very top heavy on top of it all. We could easily put this thing on its side too. I mean, guys, this was a crazy night. 2 streams. We had a $5 million loan. We had $2.5 million left when we started on Wednesday. 2 streams, we paid it off. I think putting it on this one on a live stream was the right choice. Now we get to drive fast. We should, before we wrap up, check the pricing on stuff and see if there's anything we should sell. That Tony, isn't that how it works, right, Bunny? Tony's like, wait a second. I know that winch. Why are the lights not turning off on this guy? Telling you, Gremlins in the Matrix tonight. Alright, let's check and see what we've got going on. See if there's anything worth selling. Everyone should be using it. It's fantastic. We're not selling TMR. 21,000 and butter is unexciting. All right, one last poll for the night. Lucas, welcome in.
Howdy, stranger.
Name a car for an edit. I mean, I'll go with the Barabbas, Lucas, for an unsolicited question without any explanation. Okay, poll. Beer. Sell what we have or wait? Price is up on the screen. Oh, it went away. Hold on. Let me get back to beer. We don't have very much. We have 23,000 liters. It is a good price. It'd be worth $41,211. So I could sell it real quick tonight before we get off, or we wait until, I mean, the price will go back up. It's, you know, it's not a good time to sell it in general, but the price is good. So we can wait and sell beer. We already sold a bunch. Option C, drink it. That would be the Jack Daniels. Theanin needs some green. Let's see, Theanin. Do we have anything that is even close to green? Because remember, this is the one that this is the John Deere dealership on Judith Plains, so I role-played it as all this stuff was traded in when the John Deere reps talked everyone into buying John Deere, because almost all of this stuff is used. I bought very little of this stuff new. I think I bought that new. Gotta do some more chaffing here. Tractors are green. Tractors are red. Monies are green. 223,000 after paying off the loan tonight. All right, the poll's gonna be up for another minute or two. We will be wrapping it up. We can check the sale real quick, see if anything popped up that was super interesting. The Mega Tool. I keep debating buying that, but I think that makes it too easy. Oh. Anyone want a wrapper? Or two? I love the Colossus. We use that one all the time. There it is. Another part of the Tony Winch pack. If you guys have not seen this Sky fertilizer spreader, you can choose your working with. It goes up to 50 meters. Don't sleep on the Sky fertilizer. I've modified this one to hold a bit more, like 40,000 liters. I think I 10x'd all of the capacities on this one. But the Sky in general is a base game mod. You can get this on Mod Hub. Looks good. You can do it with the simple supports, or you get the wheels on the bottom, put a cover on it. It is a nice little fertilizer spreader. Case Magnum. Man, that's not a bad deal. Is that the matching Draper header we already have? Because I think we only have one Draper header. Didn't we discover that earlier today? No. No wonder. Where'd that one go? It wasn't 19, right? Nope, 15 too. All right. Calling it on the poll. 60% say wait and have more beer. Scorpion Games, yes, welcome in. We are playing Farming Simulator 25. We are on Judith Plains, Montana, and buddy,
Howdy,
welcome
stranger.
in. All right, guys, I'm going to call it there. That was a good one. That was just under 4 hours. Great stream. Appreciate you guys staying with me through all the struggles with the technological stuff at the beginning. And then I was just off tonight. I had a lot of fun. The fun was hanging out with you guys, but holy buckets, was it a challenge getting everything in and done and everything else. I did really like the logging we did. I want to do more of it. Sneeze is caught. It's going to come out. Don't worry. But I really like the Tony loading grapple. I like our Pitts trailer. And this thing, I mean, this thing's just silly. I mean, right? This is just a silly little piece of machinery, but it was a blast to drive and have fun. So we'll work our way down and do these trees. Maybe we'll do a load every episode or two. And then we got to get them out of the cow pen. I mean, there are, out of the water buffalo pen, there are just so many in here. I mean, look at this. We have, these trees go on and on and on and on. So we're going to be pulling trees out of here for years. So we will get to it. But thank you guys all for hanging out. Appreciate everybody being here. If you don't mind dropping a like on the way out, that would be awesome. Comments on the videos are always appreciated. Channel memberships are available if you'd like to support my content further. Channel members do get early access to the recorded series. And with 555 going to a live series when the last episode of 555 is released publicly, which is episode 51, I will be I'll be keeping the 3 video per week schedule, but obviously I will need to fill that slot. So we'll probably alternate Homestead Challenge and Northwoods. We'll do 2 1 week and 2 and 1 and then 1 and 2. We'll go from there, but you get early access to those videos. You get access to the members-only Discord channels. You get access to our members server on G Portal. You get access to play with me and a bunch of other $10 million challenge, which is also on Judith Plains on a different save. So there are lots and lots of benefits to membership if that is what you would like to do. But besides that, I want to say good night to everybody. I appreciate everyone hanging out. It was a lot of fun. We are live tomorrow. I mean, technically today, it's already Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern for the harvesting portion of gold, diesel, and ethanol. We are returning to Montana with $2.2, almost $2.3 million and a whole bunch of stuff we got to buy. We have to harvest and dry 2 million liters of corn and 1 million liters of soybeans and get them turned in at the co-op on the other side of the map. That's going to take probably 3 to 5 episodes, and we don't know if we're going to make it or not. We planned it on what we thought was enough, but we did no measuring or anything ahead of time, so it is going to be a find out on the fly as we go if we make the contract or not, and if not, there will be heavy penalties, and if there are, we make $5 million. So appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I love streaming because I love just being able to chat with you guys while I play Farm Sim. I have an absolute blast. So thank you guys very, very much. Have a good night, and I will see you guys in the next one.